In the turbulent politics of 20th century Egypt, one voice rose with fearless defiance: Sayyid Qutb. From his influential role in the Muslim Brotherhood to his uncompromising struggle against authoritarian rule, his words became both a source of inspiration and a threat to power. This is the story on the man whose pen led him to the gallows. Sayyid Qutb had a profound influence on the Muslim Brotherhood. Particularly after World War II, he became one of the prominent figures in the group. Qutb emphasized the need for fundamental changes in Islamic society and believed that the Muslim Brotherhood should act as a revolutionary force for the reconstruction of Islam. His ideas on jihad and fighting non-Islamic governments as part of a revolutionary path led to the Muslim Brotherhood becoming a powerful intellectual and political movement in many Islamic countries. Gamal Abdel Nasser, the leader of Egypt after the 1952 revolution, was a highly influential figure whose policies garnered both widespread support and staunch opposition. His initiatives, such as the nationalization of the Suez Canal and land reforms, gained him significant backing among the poor and working-class populations. However, his crackdown on dissent and strict anti-Islamist policies made him many enemies. In 1954, there was an unsuccessful assassination attempt on Nasser in Alexandria. The attempt was carried out by a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. While the Brotherhood officially denied involvement, the Nasser regime used this incident as a pretext for a massive crackdown on the movement. Hundreds of Brotherhood members, including Sayyid Qutb, were arrested and imprisoned. This event marked a turning point in the relationship between the Brotherhood and Nasser's regime, pushing the Brotherhood into becoming an underground resistance movement. Nasser also seized the opportunity to consolidate his power. Through widespread propaganda against the Brotherhood and by promoting Arab nationalism, he managed to strengthen his grip on the country. These actions deepened the political polarization in Egypt, further widening the divide between Islamists and the government. Following an attempted assassination of Gamal Abdel Nasser, the Egyptian regime launched a harsh crackdown on the Muslim Brotherhood. Sayyid Qutb was among those arrested, accused of plotting to overthrow the government and engaging in revolutionary activities. He spent years in prison under dire conditions. The prison period was extremely harsh for Qutb. He endured severe physical and psychological torture. Reports suggest that he was repeatedly beaten, deprived of sleep and food, and subjected to other brutal treatments. He also witnessed the horrific torture of fellow prisoners, leaving a deep emotional scar on him. Despite these hardships, Sayyid Qutb never abandoned his ideals. During his imprisonment, he continued to write and composed much of his famous book, In the Shade of the Quran. During this time, in this work, he emphasized the need to return to Islamic principles and resist oppressive regimes. These writings later became a source of inspiration for many Islamic movements. After being arrested in 1954 and spending about 10 years in prison, Sayyid Qutb was finally released in 1964. His release was the result of both domestic and international political pressure. Reports suggest that prominent Arab and international figures, including King Faisal of Saudi Arabia, played a key role in lobbying for his release. However, this freedom was short-lived. A year later, in 1965, Qutb was rearrested on charges of plotting to overthrow the government and forming a secret organization aimed at toppling the regime. This second arrest led to a trial and ultimately his execution. This time, a military court sentenced him to death. In 1966, Sayyid Qutb was executed by hanging. His martyrdom became a turning point in the history of the Muslim Brotherhood and Islamic movements worldwide. His martyrdom not only increased his popularity among Muslim youth, but also turned his ideas into the intellectual foundation for many radical Islamic groups. Over the following decades, Qutb's works became a key reference for those seeking fundamental changes in Islamic society.